What up? What up? What up? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get right to it, man. We got Jalen Brunson versus SGA, man. The big debate. Who is the better point guard? Who is the better scorer? Who would you rather start your franchise with, man? So let's get into it. Jalen Brunson just coming off the big finals MVP game where he most definitely wheeled and drove the New York Knicks to their first championship in 53 years, man. And your boy SGA, he most definitely is a baller. Both of these guys are clutch players. You got two different players, you got two different guards, two superstars, two different paths, man. Both of these guys most definitely do a great job of getting to their spots on the court. What up with you, Isaiah? Appreciate you coming through, Isaiah. What up with y'all? Appreciate you coming through. Hey, Isaiah, as you coming up in the door, let me know who do you feel like is your best scorer between these two guys, these two point guards, man. I'm gonna definitely feel like these two guys most definitely right up there at the top point guard. What up with you? Illmatic, man. Appreciate you coming through, Illmatic. I'm gonna ask you too, Illmatic, while you coming up in the door. Who is your top scorer between these two guards right here, man? Both of these guys, great clutch point guards, man. Most definitely had to do the debate between these guys, especially with Jalen Brunson achieving what he achieved in the NBA Finals, man. Uh, you said SGA. Okay, you said SGA. Okay, I got you, Isaiah. Yeah, I know what you're saying. You said SGA. I got you. But yeah, I appreciate you coming through, Illmatic, man. But let's get right to it, man. Now, first question I got to ask y'all, man, as we get into this debate between these two final MVP guys, man. First of all, who do you feel like creates better shots for their teammates between these two guys? Louis, he said, as a Boston fan, he said, I take SGA, but it's very close. I think it is too, y'all. I think it is too. And prime example, these two guys, to me, y'all, I think Bronson kind of more like an old school guard. He doesn't really do the flopping. He most definitely he does a great job of getting to his spots on the court. Same thing as SGA. SGA does a great job of getting to his spots on the court. What up with you, Stevens? Malik Beast, what up with y'all, man? He does a great job of and one thing about SGA, y'all, one thing about him, he's not gonna beat you with speed. You're not gonna speed him up similar to Luka. You're not gonna speed SGA up. He's not gonna beat you with speed. But what he will do, he does a great job of getting to his spots on the court and knocking down his shots, precise shots. Does a great job of doing that. You say he like the foul. Yeah. That's another thing, Isaiah. He does a good job of. A lot of people call him a foul baiter. He pretty much the master drawing fouls against the defenders, man, with SGA, man. And I'm telling y'all right now, y'all let me know as y'all coming up in the chat. Who is your most clutch player between these two guys? Who is your most clutch player? If you look at it right now, both of these guys, I think, is real close, man. Both of them neck and neck. SGA most definitely done hit game-winning shots. He does a great job of when the game on the line. He does a great job of getting to his spots right around that free throw line and making a shot. But Jalen Brunson, I think what Jalen Brunson did in these playoffs, y'all, for the New York Knicks, especially against the San Antonio Spurs, especially in Game 5. Yeah, I think it's real close too, Isaiah. What up with you? Mick Swagger, man. What up with you, Mick Swagger? You said Brunson is more clutch. Yeah, I was just about to say that, Mick Swagger. What he did in these playoffs, y'all, bringing them down, bringing them back. They're down in one game by 29 points. Game 5, they were down by 1 point in time, 16 points. So Jalen Brunson most definitely stepped up in these playoffs, man. He was clutch. Matter of fact, he was clutch all the way through the playoffs. But like I say, man, SGA, I think it's real close between these two guys, man. I think it's pretty much between what do you prefer. But we're going to get into a little bit more detail, man. We're most definitely going to get into the stats, some of their accolades, their achievements. Who do you feel like you would rather start your franchise with? Who has more pressure carrying their teams? We're going to get into a little bit of everything, man. Malik, you said Dylan Harper or Cooper Flag. Who you taking? Oh, I'm going with Dylan Harper all day, every day, Malik Beast. I think Dylan Harper most definitely got a higher ceiling. And don't get me wrong, Cooper Flag be hooper too. But I'm definitely gonna go with Dylan Harper. I said you said they came back. game for about like 40 points. Yeah, for sure. They were down 29 points, Isaiah. 29 points. Came all the way back in that game, man. Came all the way back in that game, man. So, one of the things I want to show y'all, man, let's get into some of their accolades with both of these guys, man. So, I'm going to bring it up on the screen. Y'all check my screen out. We'll get into some of their accolades for both of these guys. You say the Chiefs justified the Bridges trade and the cat trade. Facts. Because you know a lot of people were knocking them. A lot of people were knocking them for that trade for sure, Miss Swagger, because they gave up, I think, 5 first-round picks for that trade. So a lot of people were knocking them for that trade, man. So yeah, turned out to be good. Turned out to be good. All right, man. So let me show y'all this right here, man. This is one of their if y'all see my screen, man, this is one of their achievements. We're gonna get into their accolades, achievements, and some of their stats and their impact in the game in this live that we doing, man. So both of these guys won Player of the Month in December, man. SGA won it for the Western Conference, and Jalen Brunson won it for the Eastern Conference, man. And as you see, that month they were OKC with 9-4. He averaged 31.4 points per game in that month. He had 6.1 assists per game. And he also was 59.4% from the field. Field goal percentage, y'all. I'm sorry. Jalen Brunson, his team was 10-4 that month. He averaged 30.6 points per game, 7.1 assists, and his percentage was 40.5% for the month, man. So as y'all see, they were very close with both of them being players of the month in the Eastern and the Western Conference. They stats as far as what they averaged that month. Both of them were pretty close on their outputs as far as what they did for that month, man. So that's so now let's get into one thing I want to show y'all about Jalen Brunson. Now, one thing about Jalen Brunson, y'all know he stepped up in the fourth quarter throughout these playoffs, man. And as y'all see on my screen, he has the most fourth quarter points. Y'all see that? I want to show y'all this right now. He has the most fourth quarter points in the first 10 playoff games since 1997. As y'all see right now, he's at 102 points in the fourth quarter. Kobe Bryant, he's at 100. Kobe Bryant is in third place, also at 100. Steph Curry is at 99, and Kobe Bryant again is at 99 points as far as most fourth quarter points in the first 10 playoff games, y'all. Yes, sir. Playoffs in the first 10 playoff games. You said Curry is taking that. Miss Swagger, you said damn. You said Kobe wasn't playing. Nah, he wasn't playing around for sure, Miss Swagger. You see, he on here 3 times, not 1 time, not 2 times, but 3 times for sure, baby. He is on here 3 times. Miss Swagger, you said Chicago Bulls. Huh? Yeah, I seen that. I seen they hired him. I seen that, Miss Swagger. I seen that for sure. All right, man. Let's get into a little bit more of their accolades, man. So we'll start out with SGA first, y'all. We'll start out with SGA first with his accolades, if y'all see my screen, man. So with the comparisons with those two, we'll start out with his, and then we'll go into Jalen Brunson's accolades since he's been in the NBA. So right now, man, as you see, SGA 2 times MVP award. He also was a 2025-26 NBA Clutch Player of the Year award. He won that. He also was NBA champion in 2025. He was NBA Finals MVP that season. He also was the Western Conference Finals MVP in 2025. Also, in 2024-25 season, he was the scoring champ. And he also is a 4-time NBA All-Star, and he is a 3-time All-NBA first-time selection. So those are his accolades as far as SGA with this comparison that we're doing between him and Jalen Brunson, man. So y'all let me know in the chat what y'all think so far, man. Like I say, who do y'all feel like is the better scorer between these two guys? And who do y'all think has the most pressure? Who do y'all think has the most pressure to carry their teams? I most definitely think it's Jalen Brunson. I think Jalen Brunson has more on his back with his team. I think SGA has a better team around him than Jalen Brunson. I think Jalen Brunson most definitely has to carry more of the load on his back than SGA does. But y'all let me know in the chat what y'all say. Do y'all agree? Y'all disagree? Let me know what y'all say. All right, man. So those are SGA's accolades, man. His achievements. So now let's get into Jalen Brunson. If y'all see my screen, we'll get into Jalen Brunson. Hold on, let me move myself out the way. Matter of fact, give me 1 second, y'all. Let me move this over. There we go. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. Now, as far as Jalen Brunson, y'all see my screen. These are his achievements, accolades since he's been in the NBA, man. So as y'all see, he's the NBA champion. He's a champion. Of course, y'all know he just won the championship pound for pound. Brunson is better. He also got the NBA Finals MVP. He also won the NBA Cup this season. He was also the NBA Cup MVP. He was the Eastern Finals MVP. He also is a 3-time NBA All-Star, 3-time All-NBA second team. So these are all his accolades so far since he's been in the NBA. Steven, you said Jalen Brunson is the hungrier player. You said flip it, go SGA. Yeah, and y'all know a lot of people knock SGA for that because he does a lot of foul baiting to get calls, man. And you know, a lot of people knock SGA for that, man. But SGA, he most definitely is a great player. You say got to go. But bye-bye. Okay, appreciate you coming through, Isaiah. Appreciate you coming through, man. Appreciate you coming through, brother. Malik B said, you said Nick played with Spurs. He said on the best days. He said Nick's on the worst days. Spurs on by 4 points. Facts. I agree with you, Malik B. I agree with you, man. And y'all let me know, man. How did y'all feel in that NBA Finals, man? How did y'all feel as far as Wemby not shaking nobody's hand when he left? Did y'all think he was wrong for that? Y'all let me know in the chat on that also, man. Let me know in the chat also with that. Now, another thing I want to bring up, man, with these two guys, I got a comparison I want to show y'all right here in their last postseason games between these two guys. Now, both of them have played 41 games in the playoffs, y'all. Both of them played 41 games. In those 41 games that they have played in the playoffs, they're pretty much even as far as points per game, y'all. They're right there neck and neck as far as points per game. Jalen Brunson with 29.9 points per game and SGA with 29.8 points per game. Now, as far as a 6-point game, they're right there knocking on the door again. They're right there neck and neck. Jalen Brunson with 6.9 assists per game, and SGA with 6.6 assists per game. Now, as far as field goal percentage, they right there. They real close, y'all. They real close in pretty much everything. Field goal position. Jalen Brunson is at 46%, and SGA is at 47.9%. Now, 3-point percentage in the playoffs, y'all. Jalen Brunson is at 35.6%, SGA at 32%. You know, SGA not really a 3-point shooter like that. So I figure, so you pretty much know Jalen Brunson going to be a little bit higher than him on that. Minutes per game, Jalen Brunson averaging like right at 37. Both of them pretty much averaging right at 37 minutes per game in the postseason, y'all. Let me see. You said she wouldn't be mad at yourself for jacking her threes. Hey, Big Swag, we don't even want to get into that. We don't even want to get into that, man. We don't even want to get into that because you know how I feel about that, Big Swag. He in the off season, he got to get on those weights, and he got to get stronger, and he got to do a better job of playing in the paint more. Take advantage of his size. He most definitely need to get with somebody like Tim Duncan or Elijah Warren, somebody like that in the offseason to add the post-up game to his game in the offseason for sure, man. He got to do that, man. Got to do that. Now, one thing I want to tell y'all about your boy Jalen Brunson, man. In the NBA Finals, he scored 22 clutch points in the NBA Finals And y'all already know he dropped 45 points in game 5 in the NBA championship, man. And this is one little quick thing I want to show y'all, man. Look, one little fun fact. I thought this was cool right here. But right now, as y'all see, man, Jalen Brunson is tied with your boy Michael Jordan, MJ himself. He is tied with him for most points in the finals, clinching victory on the road, man. He tied up with Michael Jordan right now with 45 points for the most points in the finals clinch game on the road, man. You say wouldn't be the villain now. Oh yeah, for sure, Miss Swagger, for sure. Villain all day, every day, for sure, Miss Swagger, for sure. So as y'all see, Jalen Brunson most definitely got some nice accolades in his bag after this big run that they did this season, man. Big run they did this season. All right, give me 1 second. I got something else I want to show y'all. Now, also, y'all know SGA had a big achievement this year, man. He had 127 consecutive games where he scored 20 points or more, where he scored at least 20 points in the game, man. And y'all know when he did that, he broke Wilt Chamberlain's record, which y'all know that's been a long time coming. But that was one of his big achievements this year. And that's a big achievement, man. 127 games. If you averaging at least 20 points, hey, that lets you know you real you real on the dime, on the money, consistent with his scoring ability in the game. And I think it got a lot to do with the fact that he's not one of those players that shoot a lot of 3-pointers. He's not one of those players that's gonna blow by you. He's not one of those players that's all fast, quick with the fancy dribbling and trying to cross you over. But what he is, he's somebody that's gonna move at his own speed. He gonna get to his spots on the floor, and he will most definitely get you in foul trouble for sure. So that most definitely was a big achievement for him this season. And y'all let me know how y'all think about that. Matter of fact, man, while we talking about this, where do y'all rank SGA as far as what do y'all rank him as far as point guards all time, y'all? Do y'all think it's a little too early to start trying to rank SGA all time? If you ask me, I think it's a little early to try to put him in the bracket with some of the great point guards, because I think he still got a long career, still got a lot of stuff to do. So I know some people be trying to, say, compare him to, some of the point guards all time. Like some people be trying to compare him to Isaiah Thomas and John Stockton and those guys. But I just think it's a little early. I think he got to do, even though he has achieved a lot, don't get me wrong, he has achieved a lot, but I don't think he played long enough. Because those guys have played a whole career. He haven't played a whole career yet. Then you said, oh no, he said, I disagree with this one. He said Jalen Brunson 45 points can't be compared to Jordan 45 points. You say different errors. You say, you said Jordan fought. You say 44 points. You say Brunson was given free 45 points. Hey, that is a good point, Steven. Hey, they weren't giving no hard fouls back then for sure, man. That's why you say it's easier early, but he on a good pace. Yeah, I agree with you. He is on that road. I agree with you on that, Miss Swagger. He is on that road. Yes, sir. On the stairway to heaven, step by step. Most definitely on the stairway to heaven, for sure. On that way. On that way. He on that way to get on top of that mountain for sure, man. All right, man. So that's one thing. That's another achievement that SGA had this season, man. Also, y'all, another achievement SGA had, man. He also made all NBA first team this season, man. And as you see, the company that he was keeping this season, man, Cade Cunningham was on that. Luka was on there. SGA was on there. The Joker and Wibby was on there, man. So this was your top 5 all NBA first team this year, man. You said not many people get back to back MVP. That facts, Miss Swagger, facts. Because it's hard, man. It's so many good players in the NBA right now. So many good teams, man. Also avoid the injury, Miss Swagger. Injuries play a part in it too, man. So it's always hard to try to do, especially when it comes to sports. Try to win championships back to back, MVPs back to back. Defensive player of the year. It's hard to do it back to back, man, because players gonna get better each year. You got new players coming in. You don't know what they're gonna do. So yeah, it is always hard to try to repeat anything when it comes to sports for sure, Miss Swagger. Yes, sir, me, Illmatic, most definitely. Make sure y'all hit that Lizzie like button for sure, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy, man. And I appreciate y'all coming back through, kicking it with me, man. We most definitely got the NBA draft next week, so we will jump on the NBA draft next week, man. We'll be covering some of the different teams, what they'll probably be looking for, some of their trade rumor. Pretty sure we're gonna start having some trades here soon coming up to the NBA draft, man. Giannis, he might get traded before the NBA draft. So most definitely gonna be looking forward to that next week. And then the week after that, we got free agency. It'll be real interesting to see where LeBron gonna go. If Giannis gonna get traded, Ja Morant, a lot of guys gonna be on the move this offseason, man. You said we need to chill. You said take a deep breath. You said now. You said playoff. That was hype, but you said yeah. What up with you, Jeremy James? You said I heard that Giannis is gonna be traded before Tuesday. I heard that too, Jeremy James. I heard that too. I heard them say he gonna be traded sometime before the NBA draft. That's what I'm hearing, Jeremy James. I heard he's supposed to be getting traded before the NBA draft because teams want to use those draft picks in this draft this season because it's a lot of good players in this draft this season. So a lot of guys want to try to get these guys traded so they can use those picks to try to better their teams. He said that's the Knicks winning councils any Giannis to New York Times. I don't now. That's a good question, Miss Swagger. From what I'm hearing, I'm hearing that it's still going on. But if you ask me, y'all, and I said it before, I really think they should just leave their team like it is, Miss Swagger. I say leave the team like it is, and maybe add a couple more guys or a couple of better guys off the bench. I say keep Jose Alvarado if you can. Try to upgrade the bench a little bit more and see what you can do. I think some of the mistakes that teams do when they win a championship, they try to run it back with the exact same team. And other teams are going to get better. People are going to make moves. They're going to make trades. They're going to sign for big free agents. So a lot of times teams try to run it back with the exact same team, and they end up not winning. I think what you should do is bring as many guys back as you can, but also try to add to your team to try to make your team better because other teams gonna try to get better because they gunning for you now. You said I've been saying, bro, Jay, it's a warrior. You said y'all just not listening. Jim J said they need another big and a shooter. Yeah, Stevens, I agree with you on that with LeBron. I think if LeBron does go anywhere, Stevens, I think he'll probably go to Golden State. If he don't stay with the Lakers, I think it's gonna be three things, Stevens, and this just my opinion. And y'all can let me know what y'all think about this. But my opinion when it comes to LeBron, I think he either stay with the Lakers, he retire, or I think he go play with Steph Curry with the Golden State Warriors. Because he got a lot going on in LA, and I just don't see him just up and just leaving and going all the way back to Cleveland. I don't think he's gonna do that. I think he stays on the West Coast. So I think if he does leave, I think he'll probably go somewhere like Golden State because he always been wanting to play with Steph Curry. So I believe he'll go somewhere like that, or he'll stay with the Lakers. And they try to add some guys to the team and maybe try to make another run, make that last run, for his last year. But I think it'll be one of those three things for sure, Steven. Jeremy James said they need another big and a shooter. Who you talking about, Jeremy James? Who you talking about? What team you talking about? Let me know who you talking about, Jeremy James. That's why you said I heard LeBron on a max contract. Yeah, Miss Swagger, that's gonna be another problem, man. That's gonna be another problem because if he get a max contract, Miss Swagger, he stay with the Lakers. Yeah, that's gonna hurt them from trying to sign the guys that they want to sign to better the team. But y'all know what, man? I'll tell you what, Miss Swagger, you know what? I'm gonna do it the next show I do, y'all. The next live I do, we're gonna catch up with what the Lakers doing, man. The next live I do, we'll catch up with what the Lakers doing as far as who they looking at, who they've been working out, for the NBA draft, trade rumors, what they got going on, Laker news and stuff. So we'll do that on the next show, y'all. We'll catch up with what's going on with the Lakers for sure, man. Jeremy J said the Knicks, they need another big behind Mitchell Robinson and a shooter. Stephen, you say, he said, can we discuss Darren Fox? He said, I think he played his last game in the NBA. He said, what are your thoughts? Stevens, I'm going to tell you this, Stevens. I don't think he played his last game in the NBA, but I do think he might have played his last game with the Spurs. Now, I will say that, Steven. He might have played his last game with the Spurs, but I'm not going to say the NBA because he still is a solid player, Stevens. And like I said before, y'all, when it comes to Darren Fox in that NBA Finals game, man, I just feel like, and I told y'all this before, a lot of people have been, on him. A lot of people have been on him about, not stepping up and not, what you want to say, being like that veteran to make those plays that they needed to make with that young team, y'all. This is what I'm gonna say. Y'all know when Darren Fox was playing with Sacramento didn't really have like winning teams like that when he was on that team. So yes, he does have the experience, y'all, but he haven't really, sometimes you have to learn how to win. Even though you've been playing in the NBA, NFL, whatever you're doing, sometimes if you've been on a losing team for multiple years, sometimes you haven't really been in those situations. So yeah, you know the game, you know how to play, but you haven't really been in those situations. And I think that's all it was, man. I think maybe he might have got a little nervous. I don't know what it was, but I'm not gonna say he a bad player. I'm just gonna say he most definitely made a bonehead mistake trying to lay that ball up when he stole it instead of running the clock out. He was shooting the ball at the end of game 5, and he kept shooting it short, missing shots. So I'm not gonna say he a bad player. I'm just gonna say he didn't play to the level he should have been playing on when the Spurs needed him. He said, who would you trade Darren Fox to? All right, good question. I heard something about that today, Miss Swagger, about LeBron with San Antonio. But hey, I'll tell you what, Miss Swagger, he go to San Antonio, boy. Ooh-wee. He go to San Antonio, boy. But let me see. He said, well, trade for him is gonna have to pay $2 million contract. He said, I'll trade Fox to the Belgium draft. He said, do y'all think any GM in the NBA would want Darren Fox on that team? He said, I don't think so. Appreciate you coming through, Joseph, man. Appreciate that super chat, Joseph. Appreciate that super chat. You say, yeah, the fucking man tell you get it. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, Joseph, man. Appreciate that, man. Hey, Joseph, you know how we do it, man. We got to keep on grinding. Even though the basketball season is over, we're gonna keep it grinding, we're gonna keep it going, Joseph. We gonna keep it. I'm still gonna do shows until the NBA draft starts next week. And then we'll do a show for free. We most definitely gonna cover free agency. And then Joseph, I'm gonna do live play-by-play reaction for Summer League basketball also, y'all. And I told y'all, I don't know how many of y'all watch the WNBA, but I watch the WNBA, y'all. So I'm gonna start doing some of their games. I'm gonna start doing some of their games, man, sometimes because, like I say, I watch the WNBA. I don't know if y'all do, but I do. So I'll probably do some of those games sometimes, while we got the little gap with the season being over. Jeremy James said, what y'all think OKC gonna do? Jeremy James, now when it comes to OKC, give me 1 second, y'all. You said I want to see some FIFA. Oh, you talking about some soccer? Yeah, that World Cup, man. They've been having some good games with that World Cup, Joseph. They have some good games on that World Cup for sure. But now I will tell you this, Jeremy James. I think as far as with OKC with what they should be doing in the off season, I'm gonna say this is what I'm gonna say, Jeremy James. I don't know if they're gonna be. I don't think they're gonna be able to sign Harkenstein back because They paid SGA, they paid Jalen Williams, they paid who else they paid? I think they paid Case and Wallace, they paid Chet. So I don't think they're gonna have enough money to pay Harkenstein. So they might end up losing Harkenstein. So I'm gonna tell you this, Jeremy James. I heard a little rumor. That they might be trying to use to try to combine those two picks, pick 12 and pick 17, and try to jump up into the top 5 in the NBA draft. And I'm telling y'all right now, if the OKC Thunder, if they trade those 2 picks and get into the top 5, that's gonna be crazy, man. Because if they get in that top 5, they most definitely be able to get somebody like Boozer from Duke, and I think Boozer will come in and be a great fit for them, man. Because Boozer play defense, he gonna play offense, man. I think that'll be a great pickup if they was to get somebody like Boozer. So yeah, I've been hearing that, man. He said the Bucks are not gonna trade Giannis to a team in the Eastern Conference. I don't think so. Hey, that's a good comment too, man. Because if I'm Milwaukee, it's just me, y'all. If I'm the Milwaukee Bucks and I'm trading my best player that I've been there for years, yeah, I'm not trading him to the Eastern Conference where he gonna be coming back and whooping my ass. Yeah, I'm not gonna trade him to the Eastern Conference so he can come back and be whooping my ass 3-4 times out the year. Yeah, I'm gonna send you to the Western Conference. So if I see you, it might be maybe once out the year if I see you. Yeah, you ain't gonna just be whooping my ass 3, 4, 5 times out the year. You said maybe show the top 20 players on the age of 30 in the NBA. You said I want LeBron James to leave the Lakers, come back and beat them. You said James West well play the ball. Yeah, you said that. Oh man, Steven, hey, I've been telling y'all, Rob Pelinka, they need to get rid of Rob Pelinka. Yeah, I've been telling y'all that. You said maybe one show do a top 20 players under the age of 30 in the NBA. Yeah, we could do that. Hey, Miss Swagger, we'll do a little bit of everything, Miss Swagger. I'll do something like that. We'll do a show. We'll do some top duos in the NBA. Yeah, I'll come up with some stuff for sure, Miss Swagger. I will come up with some stuff to keep it rolling until until summer league and all that stuff. And we keep it going for sure, baby. We're gonna keep it rolling. We are gonna keep it rolling. But yeah, Stevens, I agree with you on that. I feel like they need to get rid of Rob Pelinka, man. I don't really like what Rob Pelinka been doing for the Lakers. I think he got bailed out. He got bailed out by the Dallas Mavericks when they got Luka. But besides that, if y'all think about it, besides Luka, he ain't really did no signings like that for the Lakers. As you said, what do you think about JG Simmons? You say JG Simmons to the hospital. You said Big Will keep turning. For sure, Big Swagger. Grinding, they keep on burning. Yes, sir. Rolling on the river. Rolling on that river for sure, Miss Swagger. For sure. All right, man. Now, another accomplishment I want to show y'all when it comes to Jalen Brunson. Now, what quick thing you say, Steven? You said Giannis is Anthony. Maybe y'all said, he said Dale gets hurt the other night. You said his street clothes number 2. You know what, Stevens? I don't think that Giannis was hurt like that, man. I think they didn't want to play him because it was certain times they were trying to trade him. They're trying to, I think they're trying to cut off any chance. Because you remember, Stevens, I don't know if you remember, Giannis did that press conference and he said that he was ready to play, but the team told him The team told him he couldn't play. He said he wanted to play, and the team told him he couldn't play. So, I think he's gone though, man. I think Giannis is gone, and I think John Morant gonna be gone from Memphis too, y'all. I think with all the stuff they've been going through with those teams back and forth, I feel like both of those guys gonna be gone. I don't see them coming back to those teams, man. But here, y'all, this is what I want to show y'all on my screen, man. With the accomplishment that Jalen Brunson has did through his career, y'all, he is the 5th player now to win an NBA title, to win Finals MVP, to win an NCAA title, and he won the Naismith Smith Award in college basketball, which y'all know that is the best player in college basketball, man. Basically, it's the same thing as the Heisman Trophy for the college football, man. So he is the fifth person to do that all time, man. And as y'all see, we got some big name players up here who have done it, man. We got Jalen Brunson, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Kareem, all these guys, man. This is a big accomplishment for Jalen Brunson to be in the same conversation with these guys, man, with the achievement that he done did, man. And y'all know Bill Walton, he was a solid player also. Yeah, Bill Walton was a solid player also, man. So you said Brunson dad is some guy that needs. You say your Brunson dad is you said some guy that needs him. Yeah, hey Joseph. Hey, I tell you what, man. He did. Hey, I tell you what, Brunson daddy did a good job with him, man. Did a good job with him, man. Brunson most definitely defeated all odds, y'all. Small point guard, leading his team to a championship, which y'all know a lot of guys, a lot of people in the NBA, sports analysts and stuff been saying that, you know, he wasn't going to be able to do it by him being a smaller guard. And once again, he went against all odds and proved everybody wrong. He said John Morant is an NBA, he's Billy the Kid. He said he loves to play with big guns on social media. You say he Billy the Kid Stevens. Oh, Billy the Kid. I hear you, man. But yeah, man, like I say, that's a big accomplishment right there for Jalen Brunson being in the same name, in the same conversation with those guys, man. Now, one more thing I want to show y'all. What up with you? SC Pad the boy, man. What up with you, man? Another thing I want to show y'all, man, also with Jalen Brunson, as y'all see, he is the fourth, he becomes the fourth second round pick to win. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me raise this up, y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go, y'all. Jalen Brunson becomes the fourth second round pick to win Finals MVP, man. You said Chili. You said Red Star. Oh, you already know. SC Pad boy. Oh, definitely. Waiting on that season for sure, SC Pad boy. Waiting on that season, man. And hey, man, I know a lot of y'all not in here tonight, man. But one thing what I'm gonna do this season, y'all know I got another smaller channel. But what I'm gonna do, y'all, is I'm gonna split it up this season, y'all. This channel right here, because a lot of y'all found this channel with me doing basketball. So I'm gonna keep this channel for basketball, and my other channel, I'm gonna use that for the football season, man. So I will once it start getting closer to the football season, I will put the link in the chat, and all my football fans, we'll do the football on my other channel, and we'll do this channel all basketball, baby. So we're gonna be on and popping for sure, baby. Jeremy James, you said Texans going to the Super Bowl. Hey, it's gonna be real interesting, Jeremy James. It's gonna be real interesting. Toe the foe. You said, have you heard anything about Giannis Celtics trade? Now you know what, Toe the foe. I haven't heard nothing about that one. I haven't heard nothing about Giannis and the Celtics trade. But I tell you what, that'll be real interesting. Now I'll tell you what I have heard, Toe the foe. I have heard a rumor about what's the name? Jalen Brown might be on the move. I have heard that. I don't know how true it is, because you know it's a rumor. Total foe. You know it's rumors, but I have heard something about Jalen Brown might be on the move for the Celtics. Like I said, I don't know how true it is, but we'll see. We shall see, man. He might be on that move. I heard a rumor about he might be coming to the Hawks. If he go to the Hawks, boy, that's ooh. He go to the Hawks, man. That's gonna be crucial. And then I also heard, I think I heard something about him with the Clippers. I think I heard something about him with the Clippers teaming up with Kawhi Leonard. I think I heard something about that too, y'all. So, like I said, I can't wait, man. I can't wait for next week. We gonna have a draft. Got some trades coming up. Week after that, we got NBA free agency, and then after that, we got the summer league. Most definitely wait for the summer leagues to get a chance to see how AJ the bands are gonna look in the NBA. I know it's gonna be the summer league, but we most definitely get a little teaser on what they could possibly look like in the season, man. He said, yeah, Brown on the move. Also, he said Smart. He said big KP up on contracts. He said, I heard. He said, could get those guys back. Okay, I hear you. Total four. He said, damn. He said, damn trash had played. He said, damn, Brunson won't be this hyped up. I agree with you. And you know what, Steven? It's actually, with us comparing these two guys, Brunson and SGA, y'all. Actually, y'all know Stephon Castle and those guys for the Spurs. They actually did a better job on SGA than they did against Jalen Brunson. And it could have something to do with SGA is a bigger guy, and they probably could guard him better. While Jalen Brunson is more, he a little smaller, quicker guy, and stronger too, y'all. He's stronger too. So Jalen Brunson most definitely is kind of like an old school guard. He kind of like an old school guard, man. Does a great job of taking you off the dribble, using his body. He doesn't really do no foul baiting. He don't do no flopping. Straight up basketball. That's one thing I like about him. He said, definitely. He said some trades. He said, make for the thing. He said, hey, did you watch UFC White House 255? He said, did you watch the last one for the lightweight tag? No, I did not see it. Thunders, I ain't gonna lie to you, Thunder Sooner. I did not see the UFC fight, brother. I did not see it. I ain't gonna lie to you, Thunders. I didn't get a chance to catch it. Man. Now, let's get into the scoring efficiency with these two guys, man. Both of these guys are very efficient with their scoring. Jalen Brunson, he shot 46.5% from the field, and he shot 53.6% in the NBA Finals, man. So y'all know Jalen Brunson, when he was hooping, he said last fight was brutal. He said last fight was brutal. He said it's on YouTube. Okay, I'll check it out, Thunders. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'm pretty sure somebody got some highlights on it. I most definitely will check it out. Thunders. Some of them UFC fights, but some of them get real ugly. Because some of those guys, Thunders, when it comes to that UFC, man, some of them guys, they won't tap out. They almost out of it. They be damn near out of it for real. Sometimes the referee have to get in there and stop it because they won't tap out. I see you said Darren Fox. Should have moved in the deep south and not play. You said play the bad joke. You said they had to stop a fight in the fourth round. Hey, Steven, like I say, matter of fact, y'all let me know in the chat, man. Where do y'all think would be a good spot for if they do move De'Aaron Fox? Where do y'all think would be a good spot to move De'Aaron Fox? I think he would be probably a good fit. Maybe going to what y'all think about him going to Detroit and playing with Cade Cunningham because they need another guy. What y'all think about him going to Detroit play with Cade Cunningham? I don't think that'd be a bad deal. He said to the New York Knicks. Now that'd be crazy, Thunders. He go to the Knicks. That'd almost be like some KD stuff right there. Go to the team that beat you. But now I would say the Pistons, maybe the Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets said, what about the Lakers? The Lakers, you know what, Thunders? That wouldn't be bad. Team them up with Luka. Team them up with, the only thing about that, Thunders, if he team him up with Luka, Luka is so ball dominant. You got to be able to play off ball with Luka for sure, because he's so ball dominant, man. You got to be able to play off ball with Luka. Got to be able to play out ball with him. Because if you don't, you're going to get lost in the mix, baby, because he is ball dominant for sure. But like I say, man, Thunders, we most definitely going to talk about the Lakers, man. Matter of fact, I'll probably do that in my next live. I'll probably come back on, y'all. I'll probably come back on, if not tomorrow, then we'll come back on Thursday. But I'll do another show, and we'll catch up with what's going on with those Lakers for sure, baby, before the NBA draft start up. Said Jimmy will be the best spot for Jalen Fox. You say him, man, I'll get those team up as losers. Now I ain't gonna say that, Steven. I ain't gonna say that. He did make some bonehead. He did make a couple bonehead plays in the finals, and he was inconsistent. Didn't step up like they need him to. But I ain't gonna say he a G League player. He ain't dropped down that far. Steve. He said G League. You said Georgia versus Texas. For the fight Oklahoma in the World Series. Okay. Yeah, I heard Georgia been playing good ball for the baseball for sure. I heard about that, Thunder. You said I just hate the Joker. Yeah. Hey, I'll tell you what, man, they probably gonna make some moves too, y'all. They probably gonna make some more moves too, man. It's gonna be I think it's gonna be a lot of competition. I think it's gonna be a lot of competition next year, y'all. A lot of competition, man. I think it's gonna be a lot of good guys get moved. Probably gonna be a couple of unexpected trades. I told y'all I think Portland gonna be better, man. Dame Time gonna be back. I seen a little workout video that he was doing, man. Dame Time, he looking good, man. You said who would be the dirtiest player, the Joker or Wemby in the NBA right now? Probably have to go with Wemby right now, Thunders. Probably have to go with your boy Wemby. Probably have to go with Wemby for sure, man. Yeah, a lot of people been saying he been playing dirty, and he ain't never really get in trouble for nothing neither. He said I think the Spurs coach should be fired. He said, "What y'all think?" I'm gonna tell you what, Stevens. And I'm gonna say the same thing I said the other day. I think when it comes to the Spurs overall as a team, Stevens, I think everybody is young. That coach, I think that coach, Steven, what was this, like his first? I think this what was this, like his first or second year coaching since Popovich stepped down? So it's like everybody on that team young, the coach young, the players young. So I just think he made a couple of inexperienced mistakes in that series, y'all. But like I say, Stevens, I think all of them gonna learn from that. I think he'll learn from his mistakes as far as when to take timeouts, when to not take them, who to start, who not to start, lineup adjustments, stuff like that. I think he'll learn from his mistakes. I think Wemby will get better, learning going forward, learning when he need to be more aggressive. Like I said, Dylan Harper missed free throws at the end. Stephon, he had turnovers throughout the series, throughout the playoffs. So I think more definitely going to be a big learning, basically like on the job learning for them, man. And they made it all the way to the highest point, the NBA final. So like Wemby said, hey, you can't get no better experience than that, y'all, making it all the way to the NBA finals a year, and you are here a year ahead of time. Like I say, y'all, next year, oh yeah, the Spurs. Next year, you better look out for them Spurs because I'm pretty sure they're gonna be hungry. They're gonna be ready, man. So and I'm gonna tell y'all what, Spurs still need to do some upgrades to their team, man. They need to get a better bench because y'all know we talked about it several times when Wemby go out the game, how they would lose leads. We also talked about how they didn't get that much bench production in the playoffs. So I think they need to get a better bench. I think they need to get a power forward. I think they need to get a good solid big man to back up Wemby when he goes out of the game, man. So they don't need to do a lot, but I still think they need a couple of upgrades for sure. For sure. Now, let's get into another little comparison, man, with SGA and Brunson. let's get into some of their regular season stats. And y'all make sure y'all hit that like button if y'all haven't done so, man. Appreciate y'all coming through, kicking it with me tonight, man. Now, as far as points per season for SGA, he was right at an average of 31.1 points on the season. Brunson was 26 points in the regular season. SGA was averaging right at about 6.6 assists per game, and Brunson averaging 6.8 assists per game. Rebounds per game. SGA, he got him on that with 4.2. Jalen Brunson with 3.3. Field goal percentage, SGA got him on that too, y'all. 55.3%, and Jalen Brunson with 46.7% on the season. Steals per game, he got him on that one too, man. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Who do y'all feel like is I asked some of y'all this earlier, but who do y'all feel like is the best scorer in between these two guys, man? Who is your top scorer? Who's the better scorer between these two guys? And also, who y'all feel like improved the most this season? Do y'all think Jalen Brunson improved the most, or do y'all feel like SGA improved his game the most, man? I think Jalen Brunson probably get the upper hand on that. You know, I think he most definitely got better, especially with the clutch factor. Now, also, who do you feel like elevates their team more? Who has to carry? Who has the heavier load to carry between these guys for their team? Man, he said championship or no championship. He said Josh Hart still ain't the man. I hear you, Steven. I thought you said Jalen Brunson definitely improved this year. Yeah, I agree with you, Thunders. I feel like Jalen Brunson probably was more improved on his game this year than SGA did. And like I say, man, who do y'all feel like had to carry more of the load this year with their team? Y'all feel like SGA had to carry more of the load? In other words, who had to put more of the team on their back, man? And I'm gonna say SGA again. I mean, you say SGA has the most to carry on his team. I'm gonna say Jalen Brunson, man. I think SGA Thunderous. I'm gonna say SGA I think he got a better team than Jalen Brunson, because you remember SGA was out for what, maybe about 2-3 weeks. And if you remember Thunderous, OKC, they still were winning. Just like if he was playing, they were still winning a lot of games while he sat down, man. I guarantee you, if Jalen Brunson get hurt for 3 weeks, the New York Knicks, they probably wouldn't have made the playoffs. If he got hurt for 3 weeks, yeah, they probably don't make the playoffs, because he is the engine to that train for the New York Knicks. And if he don't get it going, ain't nobody gonna get it going for sure. Nobody. All right, man. Another question I got for y'all, baby. Another question I got for y'all. Who do y'all feel like is harder to guard 1-on-1 between these two guys, y'all? Who do y'all feel like is harder to guard between these two guys? Y'all feel like SGA, or do y'all feel like Brunson? And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, SGA, I think it's hard. I think it's harder to guard him. And I'm gonna tell you why I think it's harder to guard SGA. And it's got a lot to do with the fouls. It's got a lot to do with the foul calls and how the referee called the game. Because if you get one of them the referee staff that's calling them ticket tap, what up with you, Jeremiah? Appreciate you coming through, Jeremiah. If you get one of them referee groups that's calling ticket tag calls, then it's hard to guard. It's hard to guard SGA, because if you touch him, he going to the free throw line, and then he start getting you on the flopping. Yeah, he go get you in foul trouble, man. So I think because of that aspect, it's harder to guard SGA, especially if he got the refs giving him the calls. I think you said Steven. You said wrong. You said the phone go because he said he flow. So y'all let me know in the chat, man. Who do y'all feel like is harder to guard 1-on-1? Is it Jalen Brunson or is it SGA? Who is harder to guard? See, you said Jalen Brunson is harder. SGA is flopping. Yeah, so Now, straight up, Stevens, I agree with you. Straight up, I'll go with Jalen Brunson also. But like I say, if SGA got the refs on his side that night, if he got him in his pocket that night, where he getting all the ticket tack calls, yeah, SGA is always harder to guard if he got the referees giving them the call. No, you say Wemby is the flopping goat. You say you say he the flopping goat Thunders. I hear you, man. Now, hold on. What else I wanted to show y'all? Jeremiah, you said SGA flip flop. You said more than flip flop. You said he'll sell, aka big time. Yes, sir, Jeremiah. You already know, baby. Flip flop like a pancake, baby. All we do is win, and flip flop no matter what. Y'all flip flopping on my mind. We will never give it up. Yes, sir. Take advantage of flip flopping, baby. That way you're always on the winning team. Take advantage of flip flopping all day, every day. Thunder, you say Jalen Brunson, Steve. You say got a figure for argument. Say when he didn't have when we get some space. He said when he was shooting. I remember that Thunders. I remember that. Piano, you said put up the link. All right. Hold on, Piano. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. If y'all want to come up and holler at me, man, and y'all want to give y'all opinion on who y'all feel like is the better point guard, who's the better scorer, y'all can come in and say, y'all let me know, man. I'll put the link in the chat. And y'all come up and holler at me, man. If y'all want to talk about what we talking about, y'all want to talk a little bit more about the NBA Finals, whatever y'all want to talk about, come up here and holler at me, man. That's the link right there. Come up here and holler at me. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah. All right, man. Thunder, you say Wemby did this same thing, Jalen Brunson, and they did not call it on Wemby. Oh yeah. You know, Thunders. You know, a lot of people were complaining about that. You know, because Wemby did some things that he probably should have got suspended or fined, or and he didn't. And a lot of people feel like they were showing favoritism to him. What up with your piano?
What's up, man? How you doing? I'm gonna turn out off my off this stuff. It's going in and out. Yeah, man. You said, let me turn this off. Ooh, man, that was loud. You said who is better, Jalen Brunson or SGA?
Who you feel like is the better scorer?
In my opinion, Jalen Brunson. Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you why. Number one, of course, SGA, he just flops. He just you touch him with an inch of your hand, he just falls on the floor. He just falls sideways, falls this way, fall that way. No matter how you try to trap Jalen Brunson, he'll find a way. He's like you seen one of them puppy dogs. They you try to grab them and they go around you. They keep going around your hand, and then all of a sudden, they're running, grab a treat. That's how Jalen Brunson is. So
yeah.
Even when Wemby did that, he was like,
"Oh, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead. Finish what you were saying."
I was saying even when Wemby, and it was, and I was the first one that coined that David and Goliath thing, and everybody started using that. I noticed First Take was using that because I had a comment that said, well, Brunson is David and Wemby is Goliath. And everybody was using that 2 days after I coined that whole phrase up. Everybody in New York was using that. I said, man, because I was the first one that said, Jalen reminds me of David in the Bible. And I said, SGA, I mean, not SGA, but Wemby reminds me of Goliath.
Goliath, you're right.
A Philistine. I said, he's unruly. You see how when he got hit in his teeth, he started, he started becoming a villain. And I told everybody, I was putting notes in the chat. I said he needs to put on some weight. Everybody been saying he need to put on weight. He just been, like I said, trying to be KD. He was trying to be Kevin Durant, trying to shoot like him 3-pointers, thinking that was going to save his whole game. Right. Shaq told him the same thing. Hey, you need to put on weight. Everybody kept telling him you need to put on some weight. Now it's the same thing, and I'm gonna just be quiet after this. It's the same.
I was just gonna say, with him being so slim frame, I don't know how much weight he is going because he's so slim, similar to how KD was when he came in. I don't know how much weight he'll be able to gain, but what he can do, Piano, is he can get on the weights and get stronger. He can get on the weights and get strong. I don't know how much weight he might be able to gain a little muscle, but as far as like weight, I don't think he's gonna be able to gain a lot of weight because he's so slim frame. But I think it would help him a lot if he get on the weights and get stronger though.
I think this is my thing. Of course, he's 22. It takes time to gain weight, just like Jordan. They pick up weight at certain areas. Like, for instance, the thing about it is the Detroit Pistons beat the Bulls. They beat them and they went and they won the championship after they, I think it was LA who they fought, or it was one of the teams who they fought. And Isaiah Thomas, and the Pistons had motivated MJ to actually, just like even with he was going to the monks, because I don't want to jump from thought to thought. Wemby was going to the monks. Somebody should have told him, why don't you work on your upper body strength and your legs? Because I'm telling you. And then he told me, I think if he would have actually worked on his whole body, knowing he was coming to the NBA,
right?
This whole situation would not have happened. Shaq knew he was coming to the NBA. Most of the players knew that it was going to be guys that actually. You think those WWE superstars just on the days they're not actually playing? It's like a football player that you play football, so they hit the weight room. It's a preparation. It's a preparation phase. So you got to be able to absorb hits. So that means you got to be able to harden, not James Harden, but harden every bit of your body.
Right.
You got to be able to harden your body in order to absorb pain and hits, because they say when your body is too soft, then you get in more injuries. That's the purpose of lifting weights and lifting leg weights, lifting arm weights, is to strengthen the body from the inside. And they found out that most people who do sit-ups, they're not prone to bleeding on the stomach on the inside. They're not prone to certain things, back pain. They're not prone to that. But most people who don't like, for instance, I guarantee you, and I just say this, if Phil Jackson had been his coach, I guarantee you they would have won. because Phil Jackson, I remember I used to work inside the United Center. That's what most people don't know and understand. I was the towel boy. I was getting all the towels like Pippen lead down, Horace Grant. one time I got Jordan's towel, and Jordan gave me like $25 and told me to get out of the locker room. I was at the United Center. I was in the United Center. I'm here in Chicago. I was in the United Center, and Jordan told me to get the hell out, young dude, because I was, in the 90s, I was younger, man. And I said, hey, man, hey, can I get an autograph? He told me to autograph these nuts and just get out of here. And Rodman, everybody was laughing. And this was when Jerry Cross was alive, man. Okay. Jerry Cross had died like some summers after. But that's why I can tell you from proof, BT, about what really went down here in Chicago that caused them to repeat. Now the New York Knicks was saying we're going to repeat, but you have to have the players got to be able to get more stronger and do what the
you know what I'm gonna ask you about that about the Knicks, about them repeating.
Okay.
Do you think they need to add some more to their team, or you think run it back like it is?
They need to add a couple pieces because
most definitely, I agree. Yeah.
When the Bulls added Rodman, they added Kukoc, they added a couple people. It was people that fell off, and they added them. And then the people that didn't do good during the championship, like Brad Seller, I mean the other guy that played for our team, Bill Winnington, and they was like, no, we got to get rid of some pieces because we want to have a dynasty. See, and the difference between New York and the difference between Chicago is that Chicago is more of a dynasty than New York, even though New York is the Big Apple and the big city, and everything falls through New York. Chicago is more of a dynasty because of how many rings and how many championships that our city has. Spike Lee will tell you the same thing, even though we know that Spike Lee was born in Atlanta, Georgia, and he just, when he was about 6 or 7, moved to New York. His family moved to the boroughs. But I do know for a fact that Michael Jordan, he was, like I say, the captain. He drove them, and there was a player before, I forgot the player name, Woolridge. He was the player that came before Jordan, and one of the players got off into some drugs, and you could look at even Tim Hardaway came from Chicago, and a couple other people came to Chicago. Even Isaiah Thomas was born here in Chicago, and a lot of people don't know that Jalen Brunson went to Lake Forest here in Chicago, Illinois.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know that he came by way in college. I think it was college. Was it college or I think it was in high school in Chicago. Then he got, went to Villanova after he left Lake Forest. So Chicago have a strong bloodline of even Derrick Rose, a lot of champions and hard players come out of Chicago, but they won't acknowledge it because, simply put, even Dwayne Wade, the one that helped LeBron. you know, from this city.
Mm-hmm. But
Strength is everything, man.
let me ask you
Go ahead.
let me ask you a question. Kind of get back on topic a little bit.
Okay.
Who would you rather have to build your team around between
Mhm.
SGA and Brunson? Who would you rather have to build your franchise around? If you start out franchise, who would you rather have to start it out with, Brunson or SGA?
Yeah, that's a good question. Now the young, if I was gonna go with the younger, could they be older or younger?
What let's just say as it is right now. Right now,
As it is, okay.
yeah, right now
I,
today
I would choose.
with the same accomplishment.
I would choose Brunson.
I
Um,
would too.
I would definitely choose Brunson because Brunson been in playoff after playoff. You know, Brunson has been battle tested. You know, he was in the Mavs. He was on the Mavs squad in the playoffs. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people don't remember that, but he was that ball player, you know. And then they traded him, thinking that they were just throwing the player away, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then he turned out to better his skills more. You know, he was doing like what MJ. Well, I wouldn't say quite what MJ was doing because MJ was doing stuff that nobody had seen. You know, even Will Chamberlain gave MJ props. Even most of the players that's alive. What was so exciting about, and I know a lot of people be like, "Yeah, get off of MJ strap," but if it wasn't for MJ, uh, the league wouldn't have been the way it is now. Not even because even though you had Dr. J, you had Larry Bird, but if we talking about pure change, we talking about MJ. Um, and I'm not, like I say, I'm not holding that man up, but the truth is the truth. You know, anybody that can uh, shoot the ball in the basket and they had 10 drinks at the bar and then coming out putting up 50 points. and as a rookie, MJ had 60, 63, 64, 65 against Boston as
Yeah.
a rookie. I'm talking about he wasn't even in the NBA long. He had got out of North Carolina as a rookie. I'm talking about his first year.
Mm-hmm.
his first year putting up six. He was putting up numbers somebody that was in the NBA for 7 years would put up 63
Right.
points. And having them guys, they wouldn't, you know, they wouldn't even they were skilled because the NBA was always been a skill, but most of these guys now travel because SGA
Mm-hmm.
do a lot of bumping. He'll put his chest into you and he'll fall down forward, flop on the
Mm-hmm.
side. you ever seen a cone? Even a cone to
Oh
stand
yeah,
up.
that's why I say that's why I say when I asked the question earlier,
Yeah.
um who is better, who you think is better one on one basketball, who you think is harder to guard one on one?
Harder to
I
guard.
think, and I was saying earlier, for me with Brunson and SGA, the harder person to guard, I think it got to do with the referees. Because if those
Yeah,
referees
the ref.
giving SGA the call, it's most definitely gonna be harder to guard him because if you touch him, it's a foul. Or if you know,
Yeah.
but I like, you know what, I think the debate with both of these guys, I think is real close. So both of them do a great job of getting to their spots on the floor, knocking down their shots. But Brunson, if you think about it, man, he kind of got that old school game. Like He ain't really doing no flopping. He ain't falling on the floor. He getting to his spots. He getting to the basket. He kind of old school basketball. And actually, if you think about it, man, the Spurs actually did a better job guarding SGA than they did against Brunson because it was like they ain't had no answer for Brunson. And it might have something to do with SGA by him being a bigger guard and Brunson being more smaller, quicker, faster. Give me 1 second. Hold on, y'all. I think piano fell out. Oh, okay. All right, man. So, but yeah, man, 1-on-1, I'm most definitely gonna go with I'm gonna go with Bronson as far as the 1-on-1 player who harder to guard when it comes to Bronson and SGA, man. But like I say, SGA, he a great player, man. He don't won finals MVP. He don't won MVP 2 times, man. Most definitely uh is a great player, man. And it's gonna be interesting to see what they do in the offseason, man, as far as them retooling the team. If they come back and try to run it back with a healthy Jalen Williams, or if I don't know if they're gonna bring Harkenstein back. Because I don't know if they're gonna have the money to pay him. Okay, you made it back.
Yeah, I'm back, man.
Okay.
Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, so what it is I told you the other day. I said number one, the NBA is basically I'm not gonna say they slave owners or nothing like that, but the NBA is simply actually a market. It's a market of a corporation. You know, the word corporation is corpseporation, and it's a market full of people that invest, and the investors they want to see uh, their product. They want to see people in the seats. They want which equal money. And money equal power for them. And if San Antonio won and New York lost, I think they will lose money because you got people on the New York Stock Exchange and the Dow Jones. They actually invest in teams like the New York Knicks. You got people that, you got the investors that invest with the with those that are on the on the actual NBA squads, and a lot of times we the viewing audience don't really see what's going on, up at all the way at the top of the tree. We only see what's going on at the base of the tree. We're not really watching, we're not really paying attention to the investors. If the investors want, it's kind of like the Roman Coliseum. If the Roman Coliseum want the lions to destroy somebody, they let the lions out. And sometimes the player who go off script, sometimes because, and I'm gonna give you an example. This is something that you or the audience may not know. But first of all, LA, when Michael Jordan beat LA, he beat Magic Johnson, and he beat the Celtics. He beat, like, in 1991. Because, the year before that, the Pistons won. I think it was the Pistons or the Celtics. and or was it? Yeah, it was the Pistons. It was the Pistons that won the championship. In 1991, the thing that happened was the investors did not want a smaller market than Chicago. You know, like it wasn't a small market, but it wasn't. You know, we didn't have championship banners. They did not want Jordan to, even though they said, well, you know, you got shoe contracts, you made shoes, you got this, you got that. So they said, okay, let's go ahead and actually put LA against Chicago. And the investors had their money waiting. And then Jordan went off script. He you know, after Kareem was gone, you had Magic, you had AC Green, you had a couple you know, those players of the early 90s. They came in after they came in. Chicago beat because they said, well, put Pippen on Magic Johnson. Wasn't nobody supposed to beat Magic Johnson. You know, but at the same time, Magic Johnson had AIDS. I mean, HIV. Excuse me, he had an HIV. So they said, well, our investors want Magic Johnson to go out, you know, in his final glory. You know, we know Magic Johnson had retired, you know, a few years later, but you know, he came back, but you know, he was on that the Olympic team. And after LA had lost, then 93 came around. Then you know, this was like maybe, let me see, when was the Million Man March? That was like 96, right? 95, right? Around 90. Because I remember I was going to school. It was the Million Man March was around. So they said, well, Jordan, you don't want to do what we say. Okay, let's potentially attack, you know, and I believe somebody that was close to Michael had took out his father. His father was allegedly, you know, and I'm not going to say definitely because it's things that it is more stuff that took place, just like it wasn't a coincidence that Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson did Space Jam video called Jam. You know, you look that up, you know, you see Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson, you know, but they did not want Jordan, who was hyper athletic, to win 8, 9 championships because he said he was going to take over the whole 90s. Those were Michael Jordan words. And every time some team tried to come and face Michael Jordan, they was eliminated because he took his position serious. That's why you seen him in The Last Dance say, hey, we got to get this shit together. He was on this team. The teams were scared of his own players were scared of him. You know, Bill Whittington was like, oh, no, man, I ain't messing with Mike. And then he punched Steve Kerr in the eye. You know, Steve doing practice. He took practice serious. You know how Allen Iverson say, practice? Practice? Mm-hmm. He took practice serious. Michael Jordan took practice serious during the championship season. He wasn't, you wasn't about to half-ass nothing when Jordan was around. Jordan took it so serious, he even had, because I remember, I live in Chicago. He even had the players, even when they shut down the United Centers, play in the park that he had built. Jordan, MJ built the park just for his players, and they was practicing, and he was pushing them, punching them, elbowing them, slapping them. He said, "Oh yeah, this is what the opponent's gonna do to you." He said, "This is what they're gonna do." So about time the championship game came around, he said, "Well, what do you do when they foul you?" He said, "Man, I go off of them. I go off of them." He said, and then this is why when the championship season rolled around, Bulls won in every damn spot. Every spot. Because people didn't see behind the scenes. You saw what was on the court, but you didn't see what was. I remember going to Michael Jordan restaurant on Michigan Avenue down here in Chicago, and Jordan was at the front door. Wait a minute, let me tell you this, man. I swear to God, this is a true story. Jordan was at the front. At the front, I said, "Hey, man," I said, "Can I get a steak?" He said, "You got steak money." Man, but like I said, I was alive during that era, man. I was here in Chicago during that era. I'm so proud of myself for being here and my city winning at the time. You know, he even told Michael Jordan even told Spike Lee. He said, "Hey man, your city ain't gonna never win." He said, "Your city ain't gonna never win as long as you got Patrick Ewing on there." That's what he told him. That's why to this day, Patrick Ewing don't like Jordan.
Speaking of Patrick Ewing,
yeah.
What you think about what a lot of people been saying about Jalen Brunson being the best New York Knicks all time?
I think Frazier was Walt Frazier.
Yeah, I think it's I think people that's talking about that, I think it's too early, man. I think you got to wait until he plays his, at least the majority of his career to see how, what else he's doing in his career. Because see, the guys that they're saying, trying to put him in front of, they don't play the full career. So you guys like Patrick Ewing, he the all-time leading scorer. You still got Willis Reed. You got Walt Frazier.
Well,
so yeah, I'm not putting him in front of those. I'm not putting him in front of those guys.
I didn't see Patrick Ewing.
I think it's too early.
Yeah. I didn't see Patrick Ewing on WGN TV during the time when the Bulls was playing them. I didn't see him get punked by Scottie Pippen, and Scottie Pippen was a little younger than Patrick Ewing. I seen it with I went to the stadium and I seen them when they had them fights. Patrick Ewing used to get pushed down. Patrick Ewing is Caribbean. So I remember when Patrick Ewing was facing the Bulls, I think, who was that? B.J. Armstrong was throwing the ball to Horace Grant. Horace Grant threw the ball to MJ at the time, and Scottie Pippen was supposed to catch the lob, and I think Patrick Ewing fouled them. Then they came back down the line and a lot of them players, they didn't push people in the back like even Pat Beverly. I can't stand Pat Beverly, even though he from here.
Yeah.
But he ain't. I mean, he played against LeBron, and with LeBron, but I don't think But it's like they all, and I'm just gonna be honest with you. I think the best Knicks players came before like the 90s. They
Mm-hmm.
came before their era because the Knicks or the New York Knickerbockers, they actually control the tempo of, they help establish even the Harlem Globetrotters.
Right.
They helped, they helped put that whole machine in play, where it is now.
No, I can't say the Knicks started the Harlem Globetrotters.
No, it was actually started here in Chicago though, if you want to be technically honest.
What else? What's your road master?
Yeah, I'm in the building.
What's going on with you, man?
Chill, enjoying the conversation. But
Yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna ask you the question right coming right on up in the door. Who you who you taking? Brunson or SGA? Who you feel like the better
Brunson.
scorer? You said Brunson.
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 Yeah, I'm going with him too,
Yeah.
man. Even though SGA be getting buckets too, man. But I just with
I mean
SGA, man. I just
SGA SGA gonna get his buckets,
yeah.
but I don't like how he get his buckets.
Right,
I
that's
mean,
my thing. I be thought, yeah, I'm the same way.
I still don't like how Brunson gets some of his buckets.
Hmm.
Cause like it's two different play styles. So
Yeah, it
Brunson
is.
on
It
bully
is.
ball
Yeah,
and SGA on flat ball.
Kind of old school basketball, kind of.
Yeah.
He
Oh
kind of
yeah.
old.
He finna bully you.
Right.
That's why they call him Big
Yeah,
Body
he remember
Brunson.
yeah, he remind me of damn, what's my guy name? He used to play for Miami.
Who? Tim Hardaway.
Yeah, he remind me of Tim Hardaway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
one of them
yeah.
stocky guards.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway. Yeah, because he's strong. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw
But
them. Go ahead.
um uh I was trying to get what you was talking about, my guy.
Mhm.
I had to wait so long to get on the panel. I done forgot the point. What we was talking about
You
like
say you
two
had to
minutes
wait.
ago.
Oh, okay.
No, well, while he thinking about his point, I would say, like for instance, I'm proud of the fact that I come from a city that's got 6 championship rings. Um,
Mm.
Everything about this city is ugly and beautiful. Everything about Chicago is the city that I never trade for nothing, because
Mm.
um, we got skyscrapers, we got everything you need. We got the Chicago pizza, Chicago Cubs, Chicago Bears, even though the Bears hadn't done shit in a while. We got
Mm.
Iceman here. We got
Hey,
everything.
you a Bears fan? You a Bears fan?
I have to be a Bears fan. I'm from Chicago and I'm in Chicago. I was born
You
here in
coming to Charlotte
Chicago.
week one? You coming to Charlotte week one?
Charlotte. I
We
mean,
Mm.
I
play
don't
y'all week
mind going
one.
to Charlotte. Yeah, I don't mind going to Charlotte, but I'm a diehard Chicago fan because, like I said, I've been following Chicago teams since the 80s, man. Like I was around when,
Jim McMahon.
when, when, what's his name? God dog it.
Walter Payton.
No, not Walter Payton, Refrigerator Perry and Mike Dichter,
Yeah.
our coach that we
Hmm.
had, and
Richard Dent went to my high school.
right, Dent, right,
Yeah.
Richard Dent
He went to
had.
my high. He went to my high school.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he came.
oh
Yeah, he
well,
graduated from my high school. Richard Dent.
And I hated that damn Super Bowl shuffle song. Oh, we need this Super Bowl. I hated that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm for all things Chicago, but the thing that I wanted to keep in mind is a lot of times people forgot how, like for instance, they I would say 3 or 4 years they traded all of our players. They traded DeMar DeRozan, they traded Zach LaVine, they traded Ayo DeSumo, they traded everybody to other teams. And
I think that's why y'all got the new coach and general manager.
Yeah, I hate the man. I pray they make some changes, man. But I mean, the old coach, he said he was gonna retire. He was like a feather in the wind. They was like, oh, just let him go, or what they call a branch, a leaf that's flying away. Because we really didn't care the way they traded off all of our players. And I was pissed off. I'm like, what the hell? So, Big Tight, I looked at the whole situation of, what made Chicago a great city and a great team. And it's same way like half of these motherfuckers was from Mississippi.
I heard that a lot of people, came up there from the South.
They migrated like a mother. They ran to Chicago. Like my mama ran from
Speaking of migrated, like I'm from the Carolinas. Everybody from out there, and they done moved out here.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. My mother marched with Dr. King, man. And she marched and picked cotton and shit. Was in the outhouses taking the shit. The Ku Klux Klan trying to burn down the damn outhouse.
We still got annual Klan marches down here for real.
Oh man, that's sad, man.
And it's hella cotton fields down here too.
Man. I know we supposed to. I'm sorry, BT, man. I know we were supposed to be talking about basketball. We got off on the
we got a little off topic.
Oh, it's all good. I'm about to get up out of here in a minute because I gotta go to work tomorrow. But,
man, I wish I would have been.
We were toward the end anyway. We cool.
But what was you talking about an hour ago?
You talking about the when I was comparing the two players?
Yeah, you said okay. Yeah, you said about an hour ago, because it say an hour and 38 minutes. Now it's going 14, 15, 16, all the way up to the nitty gritty. But I was just wondering, what's at the same time?
I started it out, talking about, their accolades. I started talking about their accolades, and I was showing different little clips and pictures of, their achievements and what they done done.
I missed the first part. I missed the first part of the live. You know what I'm saying? I tuned in late.
Right. Me too.
Yeah, you good, man. Yeah. I just
I think after you read my rib,
I'll probably come back on. If not tomorrow, I'll come back on Thursday. Because I'm gonna start getting into the NBA draft. The NBA draft next week.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna start getting into that, man. The NBA draft.
Yeah, so let me just get mine in real quick, cause I know you finna get off and get mine in real quick. I compared a play style.
The play style.
That's why I say, that's why I take Brunson over SGA.
Yeah, me too. I'll take Brunson over him too. I just like Brunson play style. He ain't doing all that falling on the floor. He ain't too much doing no flopping. He gonna get to his shots. And then, like I say, he clutch, man. He clutch. When the game on the line, he coming through. And SGA, he do that too. But like I
Yeah,
said, I just
SGA still clutch, but he play his a different way.
mm-hmm.
He trying to get to
And
that free throw line.
one more question I'm gonna ask y'all before we get up out of here. And I think I asked Piano this earlier, but I'm gonna ask you this, Roadmaster. Who do you feel like has more to carry on their back for their team? Who you feel like has more, more on their back, more to carry the load on their team? In other words, who got to do the most for their team to win?
Wemby.
Did he say Wendy?
You
Yeah, he
said
said
carry the,
Wemby, but
carry the
I'm
load.
talking about between Brunson and SGA.
I'm joking. Go ahead.
He threw Wendy at me off and had jokes about that.
Go
But
ahead.
nah,
I'm joking.
I'm going with Brunson, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And you know what? I agree with you because you remember when SGA was out this season. He was out for what, about 2-3 weeks, and shit. OKC was still winning with him out. They still was winning.
Yeah.
They had and a lot of them was the backup guys. But I think he was out and Jalen Williams was out.
No, but I seen something in SGA character when he wasn't getting them slot calls like he wanted to. He went on and sat down for a whole half.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they figured him out. Hey, who's that dude on?
I think the Spurs. I think right now the Spurs. I think the Spurs is probably about the only team that can guard them like that. But I will say this though. It's a copycat league, so I wouldn't be surprised if other teams start drafting. I'm trying to make moves to get guys that are more athletic, stronger to match up with SGA like how San Antonio is. Because Stephon Kelsey, big, strong, physical guy, athletic. So most definitely copycat league.
If I get back in shape, like I was in my 20s, and I can run up and down the court, yeah, I'm calling all them flops.
What if KD went to OKC again, man?
Yeah,
I don't think
he's
gonna do that.
Hey, you pushed off. That's an offensive foul.
Yeah. But hey, Roadmaster, all it takes is they gotta take them steps, walk up in there and start it back up, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm back in the gym now. I'm gonna get back right.
Huh?
I'm gonna get back right. I'm back in the gym.
Yeah,
I think
I'm 40. I'm 40 something. I'm 40 something. I can't run 92 feet back and forth no more.
No, you ain't gotta run. You can walk. Walking just as good. Just pick up the pace a little bit. Walking just as good, man.
Hey, I'm gonna have a drone up in the air.
A drone.
You said a drone.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a drone in the air. I'm be watching like y'all is on TV. I can see that far. I can see that far from up here.
Hey, BT, what if they constructed, like, how Tex Winter had the offensive, he had the triangle and it helped Chicago win 6 championships. What if even New York developed a triangle system, that would allow like Cat to stop putting on fingernail polish and
I don't think they ain't got that to do with that, Pia.
As soon as he said fingernail polish, I had the what?
and what's his name? And not who's Bronson homeboy Hart to not allow Hart to stick his hand up, but
there we go. There we go.
What if they?
Hold on one second. Jeremy James, did they? I'm gonna tell you this, Jeremy James. If you still listen, I would rather for them to bring LeBron back than Austin Reeves. Jeremy James. I told y'all how I feel about Austin Reeves because he don't play no defense. So yeah, I would rather for them to bring LeBron back. Now I think that's a little tough if they sign him to a max contract because that's gonna take up a lot of money with what the Lakers trying to do. But I most definitely would prefer for them to bring LeBron back than Austin Reeves. And
Yeah.
that could because as you see, Jeremy James in the playoffs, as you see, it's more about the matchups and you see how it was when as prime example, New York Knicks when they went against the Cavs. What they do in the crucial moment, fourth quarter, they win at James Harden every single time. So you already got Luka. That's a liability on defense. You don't need two guys. That's a liability. And then LeBron,
Right.
he don't play defense as good as he used to, but he do better than Austin Reeves.
He gonna be trying to guard players from a full walker.
Yeah, Austin Reeves, he don't play no defense. For sure.
No, Austin Reeves.
What up with your run it up? Appreciate you coming through. You said I agree because of Reeves got exposed against OKC. Yeah, and same thing last year, Jeremy James, when they played against Minnesota last year. You remember Jaden McDaniels? He kept attacking Luka, kept attacking Austin Reeves. Jaden McDaniels was looking like he was a top scorer last year when they swept us last year.
But you in Atlanta, BT? You in Atlanta?
Wait a minute, hold on 1 second, PM. You said we saw a question. You said you're doing NFL.
Oh, okay.
206. Yeah, run it up. What I'm gonna do, run it up, is I'm gonna have a second channel for the football, and I'm gonna keep this channel right here for basketball because most of y'all find me on basketball right here. But yeah, Steve, I'm gonna put the link in the chat.
Keep it all one channel, cuz.
No, cause see, the reason why I'm doing that, Roadmaster, because football season start back. I mean, football season gonna start up. Where the preseason start up.
The seasons don't run together, so you can do both.
Yeah, they do. Cause think about it, basketball, NBA start back up October.
Yep.
NBA start back up October. Football season go all the way to February. Well, Super Bowl in February. So
yep.
It'll mess you up.
I ain't gonna knock the hustle. If you got time to switch back and forth between channels, do you, cuz? I ain't gonna hate.
Because
salute to the grind.
Oh yeah. You got it with this YouTube stuff, Roadmaster. You got it. If you're doing two different sports, you need to have two different channels. Don't do them on the same channel because it's gonna mess up. It'll mess up the algorithm. Then they won't know which way to push your channel. They won't know whether to push your channel toward basketball people or football people. So,
right.
Yeah, so that's way you need to have two different.
Do sports. I'm in a whole different lane. Mine.
Mm-hmm. I'm learning more. The more I'm doing it, the more I'm learning. Because at the beginning, I was doing that, but it'll mess you up because it's like you'll have to start back over with kind of like with your views and stuff. So it's better to keep it separate.
When I first seen you, what was that? Last year, I thought you was LeVar Ball, man. I was like,
don't he look like LeVar? Don't he look like LeVar Ball?
What LeVar Ball doing talking about sports on? I said, oh shit. I said,
they'll call me some of everything, man. If people don't came in here saying LeVar Ball,
he looked on the side. I thought he was Bishop Paul J. Morton.
You do look like LeVar though.
Some people don't say LeVar Ball. Some people
he turned to the side. I thought it was Montel. Then it was like Bishop Paul J. Morton, and I said, oh shit, they got LeVar Ball on here because I think. You was like, you had your hat off. I was like, oh man. I was like,
hey, if Big Tight don't end this live, it's gonna turn to a roast session.
No, I ain't roasting him. I'm just saying, man. I was like, man. I said, man, it must be. I said he must, got the Ball family coming in, and I said,
but
damn,
you know he grew up with Morgan Freeman, right?
huh? Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, that's what Roadmaster.
Morgan Freeman. No, but I thought he was like, I said, man, LeVar Ball. I said, wait a minute. That's the one who got his leg, amputated, right?
LeVar Ball?
I mean, the daddy Ball.
Now that I don't know.
What's his daddy name?
Hey, run it up. Appreciate you for the subscription.
Yeah, but you have to look at it on what's name. He got I think he had a surgery and amputation.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? Yeah, but look it up on. Yeah, he was in the hospital. I think he got one of his leg, I think was it left or right leg cut off, and then they made that's why you don't see him on the shows as much.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah, I did not know that because ever since he kind of quiet down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I just thought he filled out.
I think it was just his sugar level and stuff like that, and gangrene.
Yeah, I was gonna say they took his leg off him. I was just gonna say it might have something to do with that sugar, man.
Yeah, man, they cut off one of his legs. I promise you, just look at it, man. Like, wait a minute. And he was like, I'm doing fine, but he was still talking the same way when he got out the hospital,
Okay.
So yeah, man.
Yeah.
And take a look at that. You can see if I'm telling the truth or not. You can look at it.
Yeah, I ain't know LeVar got shit.
I didn't know why. I didn't know why.
One of his legs amputated. Unless I must have been seeing some AI because it was on more than one channel. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Bullshit though.
Yeah, Roadmaster, he ride a unicycle, one pedal.
You ride a unicycle?
With one pedal.
Oh, you got the new you got the wait a minute.
Hey, if I got one pedal, that's one more goddamn hair follicle in Big Tight got.
Y'all was roasting. Oh shit! I thought he was for real, man. I said, damn. I wanted one of them unicycles, man.
He fucking with me. Yeah, that's my boy, right,
man. I thought he was for real, man. I was like, unicycle. Wait a minute, man. They kind of dangerous in the streets, man. Like they be riding here in Chicago, man, with the helmets on. But they got the motorized unicycle, man.
Yeah.
With the you got to wear protective clothes, and they be doing Uber Eats on the unicycle. They be riding it with the damn and that shit costs like $1,000. And I don't know how they be stopping the unicycle though, because it's only one brake.
Yeah, he got handlebars.
Hold on. Hey, you see SC in the chat?
He got handlebars on his.
What? He said, my man said handlebars.
Hey, and a seatbelt, nigga. What you talking about?
He said a seatbelt. It made me spit
He got that one card in the spoke. You put that little playing card in the spoke on your bike.
Hey, don't be a menace, South Central boy, drinking your juice in the hood, goddamn it.
For sure.
Oh man. Yeah, man. I enjoy being online with you guys, man. I definitely appreciate you. Yeah, I know, man, BT, you said you gotta go.
Yeah. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. 'Cause I got to get up 5 o'clock in the morning and get my butt ready for work, man.
Hey, I'm gonna be going back on that truck, man.
Oh, for
I'm gonna
real?
be going. Yeah, I'm gonna be going to Oklahoma, man. Doing the.
Oh, you gonna go? You gonna go back and forth? What back and
Yeah,
forth
because
from
what I
Chicago?
was doing was I was fueling and driving, the school buses
Okay,
now, and because at first I got a Class A license,
okay,
but I got to go through a refresher program so
right,
I can actually learn how to, get back into the mode of driving tractors,
right.
and I'm just going to do
Yeah,
that.
it's just like riding the bike. All of them. All of them are
Respect to you,
automatic
sir.
now, so you ain't really got to
Yeah,
shift
thank
no
you.
gears no more.
You said what now?
I said, all of them automatics now, so you ain't got to shift no
Well,
gears no more.
yeah, all of them automatic. Most of them
Mm-hmm.
going automatic.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
ain't driving nobody's truck that's thick. I been to fuck your clutch all the way up.
Yeah, I drove a stick shift for so long, man. I
Stall
had to get used to driving an automatic. For a little while, I was still when I was driving the automatic, I used to be still reaching the chain gears, and I used to be still stepping for the clutch. It took me a minute to get used to it because I had done got used to driving the stick shift for so long. But yeah, I used to
but
come up that way all the time, man. I used to come up that way because they got
Hey, so
steel plates
tight,
up that way.
tight. Let me ask something.
Mm-hmm.
When you driving when you driving a tractor or like dump truck, how much
No, I was driving
different
a bunch
is
of. I
that?
drive a 53 foot.
he tried a
But I'm
big
saying
ass
how much
truck.
different is that stick versus like if you driving a stick shift car?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
it
different.
ain't that much different.
Oh, you talking about not? You drove
It
a
ain't
10
that much
speed. I
different.
drove a 10
You
speed.
just got more. Yeah, you just got more gears. Like in the car, what is 5 gears?
Yeah,
Yeah, in the truck you got 10.
Yeah, because
yeah.
But basically,
all the stick shift.
all it is, Roadmaster, you do them same 5, and then you flip it up into high gear, and then you do the same 5 again. It's just a high gear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you go
all
from
the
first,
stick
you
shifts,
go first,
all the
second,
stick
third,
shifts. I drove
fourth,
with
fifth, and then you
sports
flip it, come back
cars.
over. Huh?
You was
All the
basically
stick
making
shifts
the
I
eight.
drove.
Basically, that's all you doing. Basically, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all the
you
stick shifts I drove with sports cars.
You say you
when
drove
you
what?
when you went down the 5, you flipped it up, and
Right.
then you
Flip
went.
it back up
You
to flip
broke it.
over the high gear.
Yeah,
Yeah. You say you
Yeah,
drove
I
what,
drove.
Roadmap? You say you drove what? Doom buggies?
You
Nah,
doing buddy.
sports cars, nigga.
Oh, okay.
He said doing buggies.
Yeah, so I graduated from 5 speed to 6 speed once I got a faster car.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I always fuck that clutch up. I burn the motherfucker out.
Okay.
Mm.
But yeah, I used to come up that way, Chicago. I used to come up that way all the time. Before I start being home every night, piano.
Yeah.
I used to come up that way all the time. Champaign, Illinois. I used to come up there around Chicago because y'all got steel plants and stuff up that way.
Right.
And
Right. We
that's
got
back
steel
that's back.
plants and stuff.
I used to do flatbed for a while too. We used to bring them steel coils up that way.
Oh yeah.
And,
Yeah.
yeah. And I did dry van. I used to come up that way a lot.
Okay.
And pick up loads because they always got loads coming from there, coming right back to Atlanta.
What do you prefer better, flatbed or dry van?
Dry van, flatbed, you gotta do some work with that, bro.
you got to towel that
The
shit.
flatbed ain't no joke, especially in the summertime, boy.
Yeah, cause
Ooh-wee.
flatbed, you gotta hook that motherfucker up, winch it up.
You be tired as
Yeah,
hell.
that flatbed be a beast, boy. Hey, nine
Yeah.
times out of 10, when you be in a truck stop and you see some of them guys
Yeah.
come in, they be looking all dirty.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, that's what they do flatbed. Cause them tarps, they be dealing with them tarps. Them tarps gonna get you dirty.
I don't like them reefer trucks, man. I ain't gonna lie. They be like shh at nighttime, sleeping next to them, man. Man,
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
don't.
yeah, yeah.
I don't like them reefer trucks, man. I don't.
Yeah, I used to, some people, when they go to the truck stop, they try to be looking for easy spot to easy spot to park at night. Yeah, I look for that spot that's already 2 trucks on both sides. I already know I ain't got to worry about no damn reefer pulling up beside you late at night because they'll get you every time you sleep.
Big tight park in the dark. Big tight park in the dark.
What'd you say? What'd you say, BT rural?
That's how I found. He park in the dark so they can't see them lot lizards.
I pull away from them. I try to go all the way around. I pull all the way to the side.
Steve, if you smart, you go park right there by the pump.
Hey, and don't ever use don't ever wash up with the truck stop towels.
Oh man. You better bring
your own stuff, man.
Bring your own towel.
My friend used the truck stop towels, and he broke out.
I know he did break out.
Man, you mess around.
I'll be looking all dingy. I'll be looking all dingy and stuff. Yeah, hell no.
Man, you mess around, cat something using somebody else's shit.
They be cleaning the toilets with the towels.
Like I ain't trying to
bring
be
your
funny,
own towel, own wash rag. But bring some flip
I ain't even trying to be funny. You use somebody else's shit off and you be done caught some shit you can't get rid of.
Don't take your shoes off in that shower, man.
You know what I said? Wear them flip flops.
Yep.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah, don't take your shoes off.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you have like that hair be on that on the floor.
Hey, he talking shit in the chat.
Yeah, that's why you have to find the good truck stops. You gotta find the good one. Yeah, so
you know what they at? Let's see, know what they are.
Like certain ones, you know the ones that be the good ones, they fill up quick.
Man, it be busy as hell, and you be driving through. You in Atlanta?
Yeah. Well, I'm outside. I grew up in Atlanta, but I'm outside Atlanta.
Man, you be driving. That's the worst traffic.
He on 85, 285,
worst traffic. I'm from Chicago. I ain't never seen no traffic that bad in my life, man. In Georgia. In Georgia, man.
Yeah. The way it is now, because there's so many people don't move down here from different places, man. So you got to come through Atlanta. You better get through here no later than about 1:30.
Yep.
You come through here later than 1:30.
I ain't going nowhere but Buckhead and the stadium.
Buckhead and the stadium. Yeah, get you a Georgia Peach Pass.
Hey, nowadays you got to be careful in Buckhead, boy. They be
Buckhead
they be robbing folks up there now.
They be robbing folks, man.
They'll catch you issue. They'll catch you issue.
You got a Georgia Peach Pass, man?
Oh no.
The fuck? The fuck?
That's for the tolls. That's for he talking about for the tolls.
That's for they call it the Georgia Peach Pass.
Yeah. All it is people they made an extra lane so people, when it's traffic time, you pay over there so you can get around the traffic.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, man. Because when I went some years ago, it was a lot of traffic. I was like, dog. As soon as I left, what was that? I left Florida. I was like, God, dog it, and I was going through that traffic in Georgia, man. It was something else, man.
Oh yeah, it's a beast now, man. Because so many people don't move down here, man. Like I say, back when I was coming up, see, Atlanta different than what it is now. See, now you go to Atlanta, I say 90 to 95% of the people you talk to, they not from Atlanta.
Oh, so, Yeah, they not.
Yeah, most people. You go down to Atlanta right now. You talk to 20 people. Guarantee you, probably 19 of them ain't even from Atlanta. Probably all 20 of them ain't gonna be from Atlanta. Everybody that came from different areas. You know
He
what I'm
ain't
saying?
lying though. He ain't lying.
Yeah, it's it. That's why if you go to a Hawks game, it'd be more people there for the other team than to do for the Hawks because there's so many people don't move to Atlanta from other places. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So people like me, if you originally from Atlanta, you remember how Atlanta used to be before it is now when they had when all the projects were around Atlanta. But before they tore all of them down and basically built Atlanta up to what it is now.
Right.
But see, when I was coming up, it was projects all around Atlanta. So it was totally different. And when I was coming up, it was totally different than what it is now. Like totally different. You know what I'm saying? Totally different. You had all the projects around Atlanta and a lot of areas. You go in them damn areas, you better know somebody. If you don't, you're gonna have a problem. Believe that.
Man, I'm from I don't mean to cut you off, BT, but I'm from the opposite. I'm from the country. But I've been everywhere.
You were in North Kakalaki.
No, I'm saying I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere.
Now I'm saying you from North Carolina, right?
Yeah.
I live here, but I've been everywhere. Like I've been around the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
was saying you was born in North Carolina.
Nope.
Where you was
born?
Like
I said, don't worry about that.
He said, "Don't worry about it." I mean, they like somebody gonna come and find you.
That 007.
I will find you, Liam Neeson. I will find you. And if you,
I can't tell you everything. I can just tell you I've been pretty much everywhere.
Yeah,
I feel you.
Yeah,
you ain't got to explain yourself online, and you ain't.
Right.
We ain't nobody.
I ain't nobody neither. I ain't nobody.
Yeah, hey man, your team Atlanta gave New York a go, man. It was up 2-1.
My team in Atlanta.
No, I ain't no Atlanta fan. Period.
You ain't.
Only team. I only root for the Braves and the Bulldogs. That's it.
Okay.
That's how I met Roadmaster. I'm a Carolina Panther fan, so I catch hell for that.
Oh.
Yeah, all my buddies be talking trash because I'm from Atlanta, but I'm a Panther fan.
Be glad you ain't from North Dakota, man. They ain't got nobody.
They always be talking
ain't got no
trash.
team.
I was finna ask, do North Dakota got any kind of team?
Nope.
They got a college football team. That's it.
Oh yeah, man. No,
yeah, they do. Hey, they kind of straight though.
Yeah, they college football team good. North Dakota and South Dakota football, they good.
Oh well. I don't even pay attention to them.
Them big corn-fed boy, man.
I went to North Dakota. And I was in the truck with my homeboy. We went to the restaurant and they it's cornbread.
You see what Steven said? Steven said Chicago boys are
I've been scared. I've been scared being a dark-skinned human up there in North Dakota, South Dakota.
Y'all stole my car, man. Y'all some devils. I know we are.
Hey, I remember
bring your car here.
I remember back when everybody used to come to Atlanta for Freaknik, man. I remember a buddy of mine. He had a Caprice. He said he had one of them Caprice, like a box Chevy Caprice. And I remember he had to put some rims on it just for Freaknik, man. And I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it, man.
See, like, this how you know VTO.
With y'all. This how quick it was. He said, I'm gonna meet back up with y'all, man. I'm gonna go down here and clean my car up. We were like, all right. Hey, never did hit that back front. We're like, hey, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? So we end up seeing them later on about a day later. We're like, man, what the hell happened to you? He's like, man, they robbed me at the car wash. Hey,
yeah,
I was slipping at the car wash doing Freaknik. See, those were things. See, those things that a lot of people don't know. reason what kind of pretty much messed Freaknik up, man. People, who didn't come to Freaknik like that, man. As it kept going, it kept getting worse because everybody started coming.
Maybe it's probably karma. I never got to make it to Freaknik.
Oh yeah,
Freaknik was something else, man.
Oh yeah, you missed it big time.
I already know it is.
Mardi Gras, Freaknik, all that.
But when I got my license, that's the year they shut it down.
Oh, wow.
I knew they were going. I'm gonna tell you when I knew they were gonna shut it down because we used to go every year. I'm gonna tell you when I knew they were gonna shut it down. That last year, because what happened was people started complaining. People that lived around Atlanta, they started complaining about the parking and the music and the bad traffic. And once people started complaining about it, at the time, I think it was Mayor Bill Campbell. He but what happened was, man, everybody used to come to Atlanta, and you got the traffic. Everybody, you got your, Freaknik was in the streets in Atlanta. But what ended up happening was, you come to Atlanta for Freaknik, next thing you know, the police, they guide in the traffic. They guide in the traffic. So they got you keep moving. Next thing you know, they got you turning here, you turn here. Next thing you know, they putting you on the expressway. And once they put you back on the I swear to God, Piano, I swear to God, it was messed up, man. A lot of people were complaining about it because what they would do was they would direct you. You would come downtown, like regular Freaknik. You would go to whatever area they've been talking about on the radio, block party, wherever, they're doing something for Freaknik. You're trying to get to that area. But the police direct they got the streets blocked off where you can't get to it. So they directing you back to the expressway. When you get to the expressway, this is what they got. Every exit is blocked. Every exit is blocked. So by the time you get off the expressway, you was I'm talking about way out of Atlanta. I'm talking about way out. You damn near to the border.
They start doing the same thing at Black Bite Week at Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, you damn near to the borderline by the time you damn near to the borderline Alabama by the time you get off the expressway. So, what ended up happening was Freaknik started being outskirts. It started being away from Atlanta. It started being in Decatur and East Point, College Park. It started being everywhere else because they were pushing you out of Atlanta. And then that's when I knew Freaknik probably ain't gonna. You might got maybe 1-2 more years. It's gonna be a wrap because they pushing it out.
Hey, big tight. You ever been to CIAA?
You said who?
You ever been to CIAA?
What is that?
That's the
CIAA. Dang, I think I know what that is.
That's the Black College championships.
Oh, you talking about football?
No, CIAA basketball championships.
Oh no! I ain't never go to none of the college, none of the basketball tournament, nothing like that. No, not when I was in college. I didn't. Our team, our college basketball team was trash.
No, so if you go back like probably 5 years, it used to be hosted here in Charlotte.
Go back 5 years?
Yeah, 5 years. It used to be hosted here in Charlotte.
Oh, okay, sure. Okay.
Sure. Yeah, that's where I met Melzy Bowes and all that.
Yeah.
Okay, that was up.
Athletes.
Okay, that was
CIAA used to be hosted here in Charlotte, uptown.
And guess what?
They had like a bid in Maryland won the bid, so they had for the last 2 years or so.
I think Steve
Maryland can't handle traffic.
He trolling.
No, I'm not trolling. I'm being dead ass.
No, not you, Roadmaster. I'm talking about Steven.
Yeah, he's talking about Steven. Yeah, Steve. He's always be saying that.
All right, Steven gonna talk his shit.
He said he's like call us devils.
Let me look at the chat. See what Steven talking about.
Yeah, Steven, he a trip, man.
Hey, Steve Magato. Steve Magato.
Said somebody stole his car, his rims, and they tried to sell him some land in Atlanta. And
they try to save some land in Atlanta. I guarantee you, it was sky high.
Yeah, shoot.
Yeah,
Man,
he
the comments
said,
went
like,
way down. I done missed all this.
It was sky high in Atlanta. Sky high, believe that.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you, Big Titan. I ain't gonna be on here too long.
Hey, Steven, what's your wheel going for?
You said what? What did you say, Roman?
I was talking about Steven.
He said, "Y'all hurt my feelings."
What them wheels going for?
Ask Steven, where is he from?
Mm-hmm. Where you from, Steven?
Are you from Steven? I might catch him on Marketplace or something.
He probably from Minnesota. Or I call it Coca-Cola, Minnesota.
I mean, I'll sell them back to you for a little up price.
You said what, Roman?
I said I'll sell them for a little up price.
He said he lived in country. He said in deep south. So every time I come
If I get the set rims for two, I'll let you come pick them up.
Steve, you said where you at in Willacoochee, Georgia? He probably down there in Willacoochee.
You ever heard of this place in Tennessee? It's called Nickajack Dam Lake.
He say he in the country.
Nah, I ain't never heard of that.
I'm from the country too.
You from the country too, Roman?
Country's hell.
What part of Carolina you from?
I think where you from, Roman? Hambone. You from Hambone County, right?
I'm from you don't know where I'm at country.
Oh man. I think it was Tina Turner. She was from an unknown place. I don't know what. I know she was down south, but it was like an unknown place, and that's sort of like, Roadmaster home town. They got what's the population?
You got one red light.
You know the population, Roadmaster of the city.
One red light, grocery store. You got the grocery store, post office, everything in the same building.
Man. Oh,
grocery store, post office.
I'm from
mechanic shop, everything in the same building. Barber shop, everything in one building. Church.
Ain't nothing down there.
You got everything.
You gotta ride.
Church,
you gotta ride 30 minutes. You gotta ride 30 minutes to the gas station from where I be at.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's a good ride right there.
Bro, I'm from the country, bro.
Yeah, they gotta have a real nice. They gotta have they cars gassed up in the country, man. You can't go 2 blocks down the street and get you.
Ain't no blocks.
You can get some.
Ain't no blocks.
I don't know. Hey, I don't know nothing about no country, nothing. Matter of fact, I bullshit y'all not on everything I love. I never seen a deer probably until I think I was in college by the time I seen a deer.
Yeah,
when I seen it, I didn't know it was a deer. I thought it was a horse. Because I had never seen a deer before. You never seen no deer when I was coming up, I mean, you might see some rats, but you ain't gonna see those deer, not in the city.
Man, the houses are spread apart in the country.
Shit.
They
we
spread
ain't
it
got no
apart real
rats. We
far.
ain't got no rats. We got too
No,
many
they
fucking
got
animals.
possums.
And
They
shit,
got
I ain't never
possums.
go fishing.
You ain't never go
ain't no
fishing,
lakes, ain't no
You
BG?
lakes
never
in
go
Atlanta.
fishing?
Ain't no
I've been
lakes in
fishing.
Atlanta. Ain't no
Well, you
lakes
gotta
in
get out
Atlanta.
of city, boy. You gotta get out of city.
Ain't no lakes
Yeah,
in
you gotta get
Atlanta.
out
Believe
this.
that.
If you go
Yeah,
to a
you
Florida,
trying to
yeah, they got fishing. Oh, but there
No
are,
lakes in Atlanta.
some areas in Atlanta that I mean, Georgia, they got,
Yeah, they got plenty of
Bay
lakes
Area
in. They got plenty of places
lakes.
you can fish at. Yeah, in Georgia, but in Atlanta, nah,
Macon,
ain't no lakes
Macon,
in there. Ain't
Macon,
nowhere to fish.
Georgia.
You go
Macon,
down to
Georgia.
Macon. Mm-hmm.
man, the only thing
Anywhere,
popping
anywhere
around
on the
Atlanta
outskirts.
is down torn stores because they sell liquor 24/7.
You said who that?
Every corner store in Atlanta
Corner
selling
store.
liquor.
Oh, they got corner stores
Oh
here in
yeah, yeah.
Chicago.
You start buying it. I think now they let you buy it like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning or something like that.
No, Atlanta 24/7.
Hey, you know that movie Sinners. That's what you're gonna be like when you go to the clubs.
I'll be in the barnyard.
Be like,
I went. I promise you, piano. It was one time I went out. It was I went out with some of my cousins, my uncle and my auntie. We went down to if you ever heard of Athens, that's
oh
where the
yeah, Athens,
University of
Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah, Athens.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah, that's where the University of Georgia is.
I
We
know
had went
exactly
down to
Athens. Let me
yeah,
see.
we had went down to Athens. They was having
don't play
a
with
big party. They
Athens.
was having a big party down there. So
Hmm.
we went down there, rolled down there, and we rolled out, and it looked like a big old huge barn, but it was a
Yeah,
club on
You
the
went to the
inside.
hole in
I
one.
promise you, on everything I love. It looked like a huge barn. Cause when we pulled up, I was about tips. I was like, man, what the hell? What is this? Like, but
yeah. I've
it
been
was
to
packed.
Athens, man.
It was packed though.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
packed.
Hey,
It's
hey,
packed in
It
Athens,
was
Big
man.
Tight,
jammed. It was
talking about
jammed.
Big
It was
Tight, talking
jam
about when
packed.
he went back in the '60s and stuff.
It was
He
jam
said
packed.
back in the '60s.
Back in the 60s.
No, but I've been to. I had to deliver some freight in Athens, Georgia,
You
and I
drank
know he ain't
moonshine?
lying. He said moonshine. Did he say moonshine?
Yeah, you back in Big Tight day. You had them old Ford, them what's called?
running that hooch.
Hooch.
Yeah, they used to run them cars off the moonshine.
Yeah, running that hooch like
When they
like
say
Eddie
country
Murphy
life was way
Martin
better than
on
city
Vice.
life. No
Running that hooch
confidence for
like
women. If you
Eddie
ugly,
Hey,
Murphy
you
on
ugly. You
Vice.
still got
tight
your
no
way.
got to get on. Tight no got to get on.
Yeah,
Oh
I got to
yeah,
get off.
oh yeah. I'm about to get out too, man. We just going on and on. I'm gonna get out too, man.
Yeah, we
But
stayed
like I say,
online 2 hours and
I'll be.
23 minutes.
You say what now?
God. I said, we've been online 2 hours and 23 minutes. God,
Hey, cause we kicking it, man. We kicking it. That's all we
Mm-hmm.
doing.
Just talk and laugh. You know what? One day I'll do a live and we'll just come on here and just talk, man. Talk about whatever, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can
that'd be
We'll
cool.
do that
get
one
on
day,
here and
man. Just come on,
just
just talk about
reminisce, talk our junk.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Yeah,
you should have a live where it's like, hey man, it was like, so what, during the halftime you get somebody as a like while you doing the school, tell me what they could have improved in this, and then somebody else be like, man, they just, kind of like ESPN, man.
let somebody come up.
Yeah, it's kind of
Let
like
somebody come up to
ESPN.
halftime and talk to them about the
Yeah.
game or something.
And then be like, hey man, y'all got to get the fuck off. Hey man, man, Sellers, he going to left.
You know what? That actually ain't a bad idea. Let somebody, pick a person, let them come up and talk. Let them, talk to them about how they feel about halftime or whatever. That actually ain't a bad idea.
Yeah, man,
For sure.
but it'd be dope, man. You had like I like the microphone. What I'm saying, the whole room, like in the background, get you one of them what do you call them, holograph machine that a projector be pointed and they got the team behind, like like the New York Knicks or something like that, and like you like, hey man, this is BT, and then have, I don't know how your intro is, but man, make a really killer intro, man. Will like yourself.
Yeah, so I
all.
gotta figure out how to set all that stuff up too.
You still got the front row tickets for Chris Brown concert?
The what?
You still got the front row tickets?
The what?
Hey, I'm gonna jump off here, BT.
Yeah, we about to get out of here, man.
All right, man.
All right, man.
All right.
We about to get out. I'm just messing with you, Rob.
I know. So about some damn Chris Brown tickets. Hey, but on a serious note though, I was trying to figure out like I gotta figure out how to set up my intros and shit, set up like request sponsors, because I need somewhere I can go take them things out from my channel. Not Roadmaster. It's gonna be on Blackout TV.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause I can't do it on Roadmaster.
Right.
But yeah, if I get some sponsors, some cash apps, because ammo ain't cheap. Yeah, man. Hey, I'll take y'all to the range.
And you might want to check out like kind of look up a little information on Twitch, because Twitch lets you do a little bit more than YouTube do. So you might want to check them out and see, if they'll let you do that on there.
Yeah, so
they let you do a little bit. They let you do it. I'm finding stuff out as I go. But they let you do a little bit more over there.
It be the ranges I go to. They won't let you record inside.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, otherwise I'd have been had footage.
Okay.
Yeah, it was another range I had. It was a range I had that went to. I don't know if they knew we was recording, but
they told you
if
had to
I
cut it off.
No, so one range they let us record, and if I go down to my land, because I got land on the country, I can do what the fuck I want to down there.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think next time I go down there, yeah, I'll probably go live down there. Because I got some new shit.
You see what Steven said?
Let me see this.
He said you better invite him on your channel. But shoot, Roadmaster, we gonna get up out of here, man.
Hey, Steven, you ain't subscribed over on Blackout TV?
You might have to put you can put the link in the chat now, or you can't do it, or you can do it next time.
Give me 30 seconds. Let me grab this other device because I'm on StreamYard.
Yeah, you put it in the chat, and that way he can do it, and we'll get up out of here.
Yeah. Hold on. 30 seconds.
All right.
You see it, Steven?
Hey, Steven, that's it right there. You see it at Blackout TV 803. That's the name of it right there, Steven. So click that right there, Steven, so you can type that in where you can subscribe to his channel, Steven.
Yeah, you should be able to just click it and it'll take it to the page.
Mm-hmm. You got it, Steven, before we get up out of here.
Yeah, if clicking on the name don't work, click on the icon. It should take you to the page.
Mm-hmm. All right, then we're gonna get up out of here, Roadmaster. I'll take my butt to bed. I don't stay down here 30 minutes longer. So the bed not got out.
Yeah,
He said,
we kept
hold on, let me
you up.
copy.
We kept you up.
Oh
Now,
no,
you
it's cool.
been
I mean,
said
we it's
you
good
going to bed
conversation
about
though.
an hour though.
Yeah, but it's cool though. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, we all got to get up in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Well, shoot, man. I'll holler at you. I might come back on tomorrow. If I don't come back on tomorrow, I'm gonna definitely be back on Thursday. Probably talk some about the draft coming up. Some of these trade rumors coming up for the draft. Probably talk about some.
Yeah, I got to see what's going up the draft too. Because they talking about that one.
I'm gonna probably do a couple of I'm probably do a couple of WNBA games too, because I'll be watching WNBA. Okay, he said he got you.
All right, that's what's up, Steve.
He said he got you.
Appreciate you.
All right then, man. We're gonna get up out of here, Roadmaster, man. Okay. All right then, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming through, kicking it with me tonight, man. Hey, good conversation. Had a good time with y'all, man. I see y'all on the next go round, baby. Y'all know what I always say. We outie 5,000. Y'all make sure you keep your notification bell on. Like I say, I'll probably be if I don't be back on tomorrow, y'all. I most definitely will be back on Thursday, but I'll probably come back on tomorrow or either Thursday. But keep your notification bell on for sure, man. Appreciate y'all and y'all be safe, man. We up out of here.